Never saw that. Hopefully you guys did. Got 111 into quite a bit of wind, so I'm gonna hit pitching wedge. It's a little bit right. All right, guys, welcome to a 6-hole vlog at Olivas Links. Didn't have time to intro it on the first tee because I was trying to get my mics working and I failed at that, but I only have an hour to play today, so I just had to rip it. So it's gonna be 6 holes, no mic. I'll probably do a voiceover afterwards. First time playing a round of golf since Thanksgiving, so it's been about 3 months, and I'm gonna be in Florida in like 2 days playing PGA National, which is a PGA Tour course for a Max Fly Golf Club launch event. So I gotta get the game dialed in the next 2 days, and we gotta play fast today. That was so good. For what? Why was that so good? Man, I tell you what, all this yoga, it's just paying off, boy. No golf in like 3 months or something, but because I've been working out like a dog and doing yoga like every day, my body's moving. Like normally, if I just lift weights and then stop golfing even for like a week, I'll get stiff, sore, and tight. But let alone for a couple months, like I would be moving like a board typically. But man, that driver, I mean, I got no warm up. I got here, was gonna have 2 hours, and then I ran into so many people to talk since I haven't been out here in a while. But all of a sudden that 2 hours, it's not 1 hour, and I just had to go straight to the tee. Normally I would like snap my back in half trying to swing driver for a couple months. But instead, I feel like I'm pretty capable and competent. Just looking for my ball. But yeah, that is what a testament to yoga. I literally am like the biggest fan of yoga, specifically hot yoga, which helps you get, deep into stretching. I feel like it's very possible to like lift weights and have a bulky frame as long as you're doing a lot of mobility in yoga. Join your local yoga studio. I got 250 to the center. I don't have a 3-wood right now, so this club's definitely not going to get there. It's a little bit of a chunk toe draw, which is literally perfect for getting max distance into the wind. It's almost like I tried to do that. I didn't try to do that. All right, we got like 40 yards. The pin is tucked on the left, so there's barely any green to work with. But I've got an upslope here and I'm into the wind, so that's gonna make it spin, and there's a backstop behind it, so it's actually not that hard of a shot. I think that was very good. We'll see. That was cool to get a little birdie action on 2 there. It's a good putt, 6.5 feet. I hope you guys can hear this and the wind's not just completely blocking it, but I swear I do have a good mic now. I just need to figure out how to use it. I was trying to turn it on the first hole and it wasn't recording, but anyway, this will be my first like kind of regular iron from the fairway. Well, it actually might be a wedge, we'll see, but I'm curious to see if I can strike like a 7-iron. That's probably going to be harder than a driver, just picking it off the tee. But I am hopeful that by the time I, play a round or 2 in Florida and get back home, the game might be pretty close to scratch again and ready to start playing some of these rounds for YouTube that are hopefully competitive. I really want to have this series of trying to shoot my lowest round ever of 62. I think it'd be really exciting to shoot my lowest round ever in my career at Olivas, which was like a home course for me since I was a kid. All right, see what we got here. 82 yards. So I was wrong on the iron call. Pretty dramatic, ball above my feet and upslope. That pin is tucked over a bunker left. Wind is off the right. I think I was just aimed there. I think I thought the hill was gonna like sling it really hard with the wind. Obviously I was wrong, but as far as strike goes, especially off an upslope, which is a little hard with the 58-degree wedge, your chances of like just kind of stabbing into the ground on that are pretty high. But that actually felt really crispy, and I say I pretty much hit my spot. I just picked the wrong spot. See if we can make a putt. I actually love playing by myself and filming. I feel like I could do this like every day. For those of you that have been following for a while, you might remember back in 2021 and 2022, I went really hard on the Dakotas Tour filming, and like pretty much every single practice round for all the tournaments, I went out and played by myself and played like a legit practice round, and most of them I shot under par. I was like very good in these practice rounds that I took serious and played every single shot for the camera and tried to talk through it. I think just because it made me, probably just because I felt like people were gonna watch it, and therefore I needed to try my hardest and explain, you know, to the audience what I was doing, and it kind of forced me to talk through my own process. So I really want to get back into that. All right, this one's a little double breaker, right to left, left to right. Got some guys right behind me too, so I'm gonna just pick that one up. Nice par. All right, we got a par 5 coming up here, number 4. Might be my favorite hole on the course. Definitely one of the easier ones. Should be able to get like a 4 or 5 iron in my hand, depending on where the pin is. Hopefully hit it in 2, have a nice eagle, but don't want to get too far in front of ourselves. Just got to focus on this drive first. So good. These guys behind are absolutely pressing me, but I do not have time to get paired with them and talk, so I'm just gonna continue racing on. Literally gonna play 6 holes in like 45 minutes while filming. And it's a little extra work filming, I'm not gonna lie. It's and I think that's part of why I actually play better when I film every shot, is it keeps me so like stimulated and engaged, because I always have to do something. It's like, it's an extra layer to carry the tripod and like turn the camera on and off. And you have to like walk, you know, behind the ball and set it up 15 feet behind you. So just extra walking and more steps. And then you're constantly trying to talk and explain yourself to it. So it keeps you like so in the present moment. You almost have zero time to like think about the future or the past. So it's just a more present way to play the game of golf, even though in theory I'm like distracted because I'm talking to my phone. I'm talking to my phone about my game, and I don't know, it just usually makes me play better. And it's more fun, you know. I could be like really bored out here by myself right now and just like scrolling reels on TikTok. The rumble pack there. I could just be like scrolling TikTok. Damn, this is a monster drive. Jeez. There's a bunker back there. That's like damn near one of the farthest drives I've ever hit on this hole. And it's really not that downwind either. So 200 is right here. About 15 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I lied. 10 yards up. 190 center. Looks like it's a front pin though. 186. It's a little downwind, mostly off the right. Yeah, mostly down. I probably could hit a 7, but the pin is in the front and I really want to make sure I get it there because the green is elevated and it rolls off the front. So I'm going to hit 6 instead. It might be a little long. You guys are probably always so creeped out because I'm like laughing every time I hit a decent shot. That was like right at it. It was like 5 feet right at the pin, which to me is just shocking because I'm sitting there taking practice swings and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get down the ball on this one or not. It's, like, dude, swinging a golf club is not a natural thing. So today is February 21st. The last round I played was November 28th. That's like December. That's damn near 3 months. And the only other golf I had in the middle was like 12 balls at Las Posas with my dad on Super Bowl Sunday. And then a photo shoot in San Diego, which I was just literally hitting Callaway clubs, posing and stuff. So could hardly consider that practice. See, this is what I mean about like the extra steps of holding the camera. Just that little process right there to take my putter cover off and still hold the camera and point it at my face because it's on a tripod right now was pretty difficult. And then now I have the glove on me, which I would like to be taking off normally to save time, but because I have my other hand holding the phone, I can't. So I have to like set the camera down. Then I can take it off. You see what I mean? It's just like extra steps, and it just makes me have to like move quicker. And yeah, so that thing landed right here, which I'd say is about 8 to 10 yards long. So that 6-iron carried about 194, 195. And we got a little bit of a downhill eagle putt. Looks pretty straight to me. I think it's wiggling right. Yeah. Take a birdie though. One under through 4 after bogeying the first hole with a re-putt. We'll take that. Granted, 2 par 5s, but hey man, looking for the bright spots here. I'm playing sick, all right? Sick at golf. All this time off, come out here on a clinic, the 45 minutes to play 6 holes. Actually, haven't even checked my clock in a second. I might be overtime right now. Having fun though, having a good time. I hope you guys are too. Drop a like for that. Drop a like if you're having fun. Drop a like if you want me to continue this series of chasing 62. All right, 180, 8-iron downwind. Is it the right club? No. Do I have time to go back and change it? No. So I gotta smash it. I was rushed. Yeah, I was extremely rushed. 8-iron for me goes like, what does it go? I don't know, 160? I don't even know my yardages right now. We're just out here playing the game in its truest art form right now. No awareness of my yardages. I don't know how far my 8 goes, but it definitely does not go 180. But it actually is pin high or a little bit longer right now, which is gnarly. Granted, it was downwind and I swung hard at it, but I just kind of fanned it out right. It's like a dad and his kid behind me, and I just am trying to stay in front of them, and they're like really racing. I can tell they're trying to play with me, but sorry, got no time, bro. Hopefully I don't need this putter, but just in case. Kind of a tough chip shot, not gonna lie. The green kind of is like running away from me here. That was struck really well. I actually did not think I could leave it short. Kind of surprised. Didn't roll out a bit more, but it's like 8 feet, which is probably slightly above average from where I just was. That was probably the fastest par ever. I think the time between me striking that 8-iron and making that putt was like 95 seconds. We are racing right now. The #1 female speed golfer in the world followed me like 2 days ago, and I was gonna maybe reach out and see if she wanted to play a match. She holds world record of shooting even par in 50 minutes, 72 in 50 minutes. She's literally hitting it and sprinting. How sick is that? That would be one heck of a challenge video, right? Like, I mean, I would stand no chance. I couldn't even run a golf course in 50 minutes. let alone hit shots in between. The golf course is like 5 to 6 miles. So that would be like sub 10-minute mile pace if all you did was run, let alone pause and hit golf shots. That's absolutely outstanding. So drop a comment or a like if you guys want me to try to get the speed golf world champion here. She's world champion, like Japan, US, like champions of all these different places. That's what I love about this driver, is that should have been a snap hook and instead it drew like 5 to 10 yards. The anti-left driver. This is the one that, it's the TaylorMade QI10. My boy Chad Dietz fit me into it right before PGA Tour America's Q School, May of last year. I got all new clubs May of last year. I got back into golf March of 2024, and I played in Q School 2 months later, made a massive push to just dial in, and I did it. My game was pretty solid. Obviously room for improvement. I didn't make it through Q School, but for how quickly I pieced it together, I was really proud of that. And a big part of it was club fitting with Chad. Got new forward irons, and then that driver, the weighting of it and the shaft, and then the grip is mid-size, and everything else I have is standard. And that's gonna make it harder for the small fingers in your hands to rotate, to like get in the way and turn the club over faster when you like spaz out and like really shut the face down. You just kind of can't. So that type of swing right there, the face was still just like barely closed at all. You can see I'm about 6 yards off the fairway with a pretty horrendous swing. So that is what a good club fitter can do for you guys. Sometimes the answer isn't another swing lesson. Sometimes it's just call Chad Dietz and have him build you a club that does what you want it to do so you can swing the same way. I got 173. But if you think about it, like what would be preferred? To always be on the golf course trying to manipulate your swing, doing something that's uncomfortable, or to just swing how it's comfortable and repeatable for you and have your club filled, even if it's flawed, you know, technically speaking, and have your club builder build you the best thing he can to support that pattern, you know? That's what I believe, at least. Maybe it's different at the highest level in the world, but I think the majority of golfers would get more out of their game with that strategy I just said. Even though we're straight into the wind, I'm hitting 7-iron from 174 because I'm out of some rough, so I think it's gonna jump on me. Pin's all the way right, so I'm aiming left. So the one thing I couldn't do, fanned it out right, damn it. That's kind of just what it feels like I'm gonna do with my irons right now. They feel like I'm gonna leave them open. I don't know why. It's just how I feel, man. I think just because I'm bigger and bulkier right now from a lot of weightlifting, it's harder for me to get as much depth, hand depth in the backswing. And in the follow through, like my upper body, lower body is not gonna separate as much. So I think that when I open my hips up fast, my upper body is opening fast with it rather than lagging back. So I think my hand path is just kind of like, you know, kicking out this way and then cutting across the ball, I think. Could be totally wrong. What do I know? This one is extremely tight. That ridge in front of the pin is gonna make my ball bounce forward pretty dramatically. This is gonna be a tough shot. Proof thin, bummer. Probably would have wound up there no matter how well I struck it. Anyway, we've really got a situation here. We've got 15 minutes until my absolute drop dead have to go home moment is 5:40 to get home for a 6 p.m. Zoom with my Skool community. Link in bio if you'd like to join that. We talk about golf, fitness, health and wellness, mental health. But yeah, 15 minutes for 3 more holes. I think I can do it if I stop taking practice swings. Oh shit, I hammered that. Oh no. We needed an easy 2-putt here. That was not what the doctor drew up. Got to make this for bogey. Fuck. Bummer. Really Really wanted to not bogey that one for you guys. Or wait, what did I, was that a double? Oh, fuck me, that was a double. Shit. I think I was 1 under, and now I'm 1 over. Well, I got 3 holes left. I can still shoot under par for you guys. Hammered. The back. Probably gonna have like 60 or 70 yards in. Cart cam. What do you guys think of my tiger shirt? Yeah, I love it. Just got it in the mail today. Actually can't even remember what the company is. Somebody on Instagram DM'd me and sent it to me, but I got this one, and then I got another one that's got pictures of Shooter McGavin's face, and it says Shooter on top. So cool. But yeah, that drive felt hammered. No practice swings even. That could be the move. Just literally race. Play golf so fast that your mind has no time to get in the way. Damn. This is a bunker that I normally am parallel with. I'm like 80 yards past it. Crazy. I wonder if I'm like actually swinging harder than normal because of all this yoga and weightlifting. 63 yards left on hole 7 at Olivas, if you guys are familiar. I don't know, I think this hole's like 400. It's like really not even downwind right now, so I don't know. Fairways are firm here, obviously. You know what? Nah, that was a sick drive. Stop trying to make up excuses why I went far. It went far because I'm fucking huge. All right, I'm gonna tilt the camera up a little. Let me know if that like allows you guys to see the ball flight at least a little bit better. Sick. This turf is really moist. So I think the divot's gonna be really chunky when I hit this one. Probably not gonna spin very much. Yeah, kind of what I thought. It's gonna like stab into the ground. The ball is gonna ride up the face and pop up and then have top spin. Not exactly like gorgeous to look at, but the result was good. Did about the best I could from that position. Yeah, isn't that pretty? So pretty. I got about 8 minutes to putt out here and play the next 2 holes, but I can do it. I think I can be in at 540. Got a par 3 and then a short par 4. But on this hole, which really matters, we have about 10 feet uphill right to left. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on now. This is so fucking fun. I wish I had the mic so it was easier for you guys to hear everything I'm saying, but tomorrow I'll have a mic for sure. Fuck, no. Drop my putter. Fine-tuned, I need a new putter, guys. Just kidding. Thing is kind of banged up though. Fine-tuned putters are pretty nice, but they're pretty expensive. Like more expensive than some Scotties. All right, this is a bit more of a big boy par 3. Usually around 190. Into some wind and crosswind. 188. I got the 5-iron. It's gonna play probably a little closer to 200 if I had to guess. That was extremely close to a hole-in-one. Okay. That would have been insane. Hole-in-one by myself, but on camera would have counted. I could just keep the camera rolling the entire time and there'd be no question. I'm gonna just keep it rolling so you guys can see how close it got. That was not a great strike. I actually caught that off the toe. But to be like gracious for myself, the turf there was completely sanded. That whole tee box was just like sand. So very uncomfortable footing. I actually like slipped on my follow through a little bit. And very tight. So like firm, tight, and sandy. It looks like it's about 2 feet. But I was just giving this advice to a high school golfer right before I teed off. He recognized me and walked up. I was like, "Yo, Alex Romo?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, what's one tip for?" Damn, that shit got close, boy. So it's like 2 feet. Yes, sir. But sorry. Anyway, this guy was like, "What's one thing you would tell me?" I'm a 1.9 handicap. I'm a sophomore in high school, to get better. And I was telling him, you should manage your expectations. Like when you hit a shot slightly poorly, like it wasn't how you meant to hit it, like a groove thin or a little heavy or a little off the toe, but it works out. Mouth shut. Don't berate yourself. That's a part of the game. Sometimes you're gonna hit good shots that don't work out. Sometimes you're gonna hit poor strikes that do work out. Shut up and take it. Case in point right here. The divots right here. I don't know if I'm in frame or not, but I'm about about 10 feet short of the ball. Another birdie, yeah. That was sick. Just covered that double with back-to-back birdies. That double literally happened like 7 minutes ago. Such a quick get back. To somehow be walking to the 9th green 1 under with a bogey and a double is pretty incredible, considering that I didn't think I had much game to work with today. I didn't expect 4 birdies and potentially more, because this next hole is kind of a major birdie hole. 5 birdies in 9 holes would be a sick, like, welcome back to YouTube. I really hope I can birdie this one. Maybe even eagle. It's possible to, like, the green is drivable sometimes. It's like I don't see the stone. It's like 350 or something. But if it's way downwind, it's drivable. Chances are I'll get within like 30 or 40 though. And is like that way, just right of that tree. It's 538, so I might barely miss my 540 goal, but not bad. We raced about as fast as we could. That one was a little high and right. Kind of just feel like I'm not really like sitting back and clearing my hips. I'm kind of like humping the ball. At least that one. So definitely not going to be anywhere near the green on that. Just made it a little tougher on myself. I think the pin's in the front. I can't really tell, to be honest, but sometimes these are a little bit like wet, tight lies in front of this green. So I've had some challenge like hitting 50, 60 yard shots there in the past, but we'll see. Give this one my best effort. Thank you guys if you're still here watching. Hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. And tomorrow, I do have a couple things to do because I am preparing to fly out of town the day after tomorrow. So not gonna get to play 18, but I probably can play another evening 9 back out here, hopefully. And yeah, hope I can get some like consistent uploads going and build this YouTube channel and get my game back. Check this out. Looks like I'm in a little ground under repair ski. That pin is frighteningly close to the front edge. I don't know how much the camera really does it justice. It probably would be cool to go put the camera up there, but I don't have time to do that right now. But it is kind of impossible to get this one close. And, unless your name is Alex Romo, and it should be pretty easy. I think I'm actually gonna bump it into the hill. But that does kind of run a risk of it rolling down. God, I don't know. Honestly, there's just like no room to get cute here. Need to just get it on the green. I'm gonna have to make a putt for birdie or hit the pin. Wow, that was good. Holy shit, that was good. I did not think I could do that. That was the absolute perfect, like low driving, 1 skip into that massive upslope, and it might even be short of the pin. Oh no, pretty much just like, basically just rolled like left of the pin, so I would have needed to aim that more right, I guess, but that was 10 out of 10. I'm thrilled with that. That's exciting that we have a legit chance for birdie here to shoot 2 under 34, maybe 10 feet. What do you guys think? What's the read? I think it's like 2 cups out left. No dice. Dang. Well, tried my best. I don't know if I pulled that or not. You guys can tell me in the comments, but that's gonna do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment what I shot if you made it this far, so that I know who was actually watching all the way to the end. And maybe I'll surprise one of you guys with a little giveaway or something. Leave a like. Please subscribe if you're not already. Turn on post notifications. And check back tomorrow for another 9-hole vlog from Olivas. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Peace.